Hi, this is Scholar Strife doing some math. Today in Algebra Unit 2B.2, we're going to look at multiplying and dividing inequalities. So it is the same thing we've been doing with the equal sign, our equations. So let's just go straight into the examples. Okay. So y is being divided by 9. So to get y by itself, I'm going to multiply both sides by 9. So I'll have y is greater than 27. And just like before, we have an open dot, and then we shade to the right. Not bad. Okay? Now, the only difference is when we're either multiplying or dividing by negative numbers. So we still do this like normal. M is being divided by negative 2, so I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 2. So I'll get M, and then on the right side, we'll have negative 10. But what's different is when we multiply or divide by a negative number, we change the sign. So originally it said greater than, we're going to change it into less than. Okay? So whenever you divide or multiply by a negative number to both sides, then you change the inequality. So because I multiplied by a negative 2, so a negative number, instead of greater than, it becomes less than. So I have an open dot at negative 10, and we're going to the left. Next up, okay, we're going to multiply both sides by negative 5. So n, and then because we multiplied by a negative number, we're going to change the sign. And then negative times a negative is a positive. So 10, make a solid dot, and we're shading to the left. Okay. So here, we're just multiplying by a positive number. So we're not going to change the sign. So 21, open dot, shade to the right. Okay. So 4x is less than 36. That means we have to divide by negative 4 to both sides. So since we're dividing by a negative number, we have to change the sign. So instead of less than, becomes greater than, and then we get negative 9. So negative 9, open dot, and everything that's bigger. So divide by negative 9, divide by negative 9. K is greater than, so we switch the signs. Remember, negative is negative 4. Negative 4, open dot. This is greater than, so over there. Okay. 10n is greater than or equal to 140. We're going to divide by 10. to both sides. So we get n is greater than or equal to 14. The inequality sign does not change because we did not divide or multiply by a negative number. So 14, close dot, and to the right. You have a budget of $45 to buy pizza for a student government meeting. Pizzas cost $7.50 each. So write and solve the inequality to find the possible numbers of pizzas that you can buy. So x is the number of pizzas. So we know that $7.50 per pizza. So you can put $7.50 times the number of pizzas. And we have a budget of $45, so we can use the whole 45 if we wanted. And we can use less if we wanted. So that's why we have less than or equal to 45. So now I'm going to divide both sides by $7.50. And we'll get x is less than or equal to 6. So you can buy 6 whole pizzas with your $45 at $7.50 each. Or you can buy less, depending on how many people you have in the student government meeting. And whether or not all members like pizza. They better. Anyways, in example 4, suppose that you had a budget of $50 and each pizza cost $8. Okay, so x is still the number of pizzas, but now they're charging $8 for a pizza. I mean, if these are large pizzas, that's a nice price. Anyways, so less than or equal to 50. Divide by 8, divide by 8. And we'll get x is less than or equal to 6.25, $6.25. Or no, 6 1/4 pizza. Now, so if your pizza place was able to give you a quarter of a pizza, then you could buy 6 1/4 pizza. But most likely you'll be ended up buying 6 pizzas. But you never know. You most likely know, but you don't know for sure. 100%. And that is pizza. And this section.